Okay, the final portion of this pre-trip inspection is the cab tilted. I have to check my coolant hoses. I have to check my serpentine belts. I have to check my actual coolant levels, my power steering level, my oil level, my transmission fluid condition if I have that ability. I'm also going to check my batteries, make sure the connections are tight, and I'm going to make sure that there's no corrosion, the batteries are intact, there's no swelling, and that the insulation on the wires is intact. So I'm going to come in here, look at my serpentine belt. I'm going to turn it. I don't see any cracking in the belt itself. It looks good. And I have less than 3/4 inches of play. It's a 1/2 to 3/4 inch of play for my parameters. I'm going to check my coolant hoses, which I can see from here. They seem to be intact. I don't see any leaking from those at all. And I'm coming down here to my batteries on this side. My terminals look like they're all nice and tight. I don't see any corrosion. I don't see any swelling on the sides of my batteries or feel any heat. So those seem to be intact. I'm checking my wires and the insulation. The insulation seems to be intact as well. And I'll follow that throughout the rig. I'm going to come around to the other side. Again, on this side, I'm checking any coolant hoses that I can see, and I'm going to get in here and look. I also like to look at my fan blades. This isn't part of the DMV driver's handbook, but I know those fan blades can get cracked at the base, and I want to make sure there's no cracks. It's just something that's particular to me. And I'm going to check my hoses. I'm going to note that that's my power steering up there, and my radiator cap is up top, so I'm going to have to climb up there to get to those. I'm going to check my battery again. I'm going to check the terminals, make sure they're nice and tight, no corrosion. There's no swelling to my battery, no heat to it. And my wires are intact and insulation is intact to my batteries. So I'm going to hop up here and I'm going to start checking my fluids. Up here I have my power steering fluid. Currently this one is broken, but normally I would take the cap off and check my dipstick and make sure it's within parameters. This one is broken. I have my radiator up here. My radiator could have a sight gauge that I can check or reference. On this one I don't, so I'm going to pop the cap, look down and see if I can see fluid in there. Okay, I can see coolant in here, it looks good. And then I like to check the back side of the cap to see if there's any problems. If I had a head gasket problem, I'd see a little like milk, chocolate milk on the back side of this. The spring is intact. This cap looks good. I'm going to make sure I put it all on all the way. So I've checked my power steering and I've checked my coolant. I'm going to check my engine oil as when I get down. So if I have a rag, take this out. I don't have a rag on me right now, but that's okay. I'm just going to use my fingers. I'm going to wipe off that excess. I'm going to dip it back in. All the way in, now all the way back out, and I'm going to check my level. The level looks good. It's in between the hash lines, and the oil quality looks good. I don't smell any problems with it. I don't see any metal flakes in it or any debris. Cool. So I've checked everything that's necessary to check as per the DMV driver's handbook, but I'm going to give this all a once over and make sure my suspension is intact. I don't see any fresh paint or anything that's out of place. Everything looks good on this rig. I've checked the required things. I'm going to bring the cab down, and that completes my DMV driver's pre-trip. Thank you.